No need to look any further, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation. So don't change your channel, you chose the right station. You're now tuning in with Mr. Cowboy Nation for all your latest sport reports across the nation. No need to look any further, you chose the right station.
Fighting
Mr. Cowboy
out of the blue corner, standing 5'8" tall, weighing in at 204 with his legs slightly bowed, hailing from Memphis, Tennessee. He is the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Black Nature Boy, Mr. Cowboy Nation.
One more time for the people in the back.
Nation.
Yeah, man. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. I am your host, Mr. Cowboy Nation. Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation is brought to you by Snap Picks Productions, right? We have a YouTube channel. My name, search my name, JEROME, MCNEARY. All the episodes are uploaded to that YouTube channel, right? We're not doing the call-in number no more, right? Y'all don't use the call-in number. Cash App donations, we'll accept the Cash App donations. You'll see the producer plug that Cash App tag down there. Can you dig it? Whatever you want to donate is cool. If you don't want to donate, that's cool too, right? And we can be found on all of your major platforms. My personal favorite is Spotify. Search Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. There's a lot of Let's Talk Footballs, but there's only one Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. Can you dig it? I left the page out. So we also have a page solely dedicated to Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. Facebook page. So same thing. Go on Facebook, search Let's Talk Football with Mr. Cowboy Nation. Can you dig it? And oh my. And you know, and this is basically everything football related. We have sideline videos. I'm sorry, y'all. So I got this thing going on with the stars, right? And if they gonna charge y'all stars to put y'all comment up, then I'm probably gonna take this down. Can you dig it? So, cause I don't want y'all to have to send me no stars to put y'all comment up. I don't get down like that. Let me see.
That's the penny.
Huh?
That's just a penny.
It's just a penny?
Yeah.
Stars just a penny? Oh, well, that's different. Huh? If they want to pin it to the top. Cool. So they can comment without doing the stars. That's what's up. We good then. Yeah, I gotta take care of y'all, man, because y'all been taking care of me. So I ain't Hollywood like that. I'm not gonna charge you to comment on this eye show at the end of the day. You dig? Can you dig it? So with all that being said, let me get the people that came to see this evening. Yeah, Petty Pendergrass. It's in the. Let's go, man. I'm gonna make this short and sweet because you know we got some very important business to handle, right? But Petty got to do what Petty do. So with that being said, Noah Ruggles, come on down and see me. So I know you probably asking, who is Noah Ruggles, man? Noah Ruggles is the Ohio State kicker. He was money. He was basically money all night, right? Money all night, right? But with the game on the line for a chance to go to the national championship, he missed the kick, right? And he ain't coming down here because he missed the kick. It's in fashion in which he missed the kick. If you ever wondered what Mr. Cowboy Nation would look like kicking a field goal, see Noah Ruggles. See Noah Ruggles kicking for a chance to go to the. It would look a lot like that. I'm talking about nowhere near the. He missed the net and everything. Dude, how you ain't even get close to the net? He kicked the ball to some lucky kid in the stand. Oh my, Noah Ruggles. No, come on down, you blind bat. No. Come on down here, see. All right. So who I got coming next? Justin Jefferson. Come on down here, see me. Now Minnesota, y'all been a little suspect all year, right? Y'all been a little suspect all year. But Justin Jefferson got held to one catch for 15 yards when the dude told him his week one game was a fluke. Week 2, whatever, early in the season, told me it was a fluke. It's a fluke, man. Right? It's a fluke. Can you dig it? So he Jair Alexander proceeds to go out there and hold Justin Jefferson to one catch, 15 yards. And then did his dance. did his dance. Oh, man, Justin Jefferson. Oh, man, that same dude CD lit up for like 11 catches, 150 yards. Just, hey, it's Minnesota. I don't know what this playoff run gonna look like, man. But your number one can't be getting held to one catch 15. That can't happen. Minnesota, Justin, come on down here. You're a bad boy, but you gotta get this work today. Go get this work. All right, last assert. I'm gonna get on out the way. But I got to do this. Philly fans, y'all come on back. Come on back down here, Philly fans. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Philly got baptized by the Saints. Philly got baptized. I told y'all, bro. Bag up left tackle, bag up QB. Saints hungry. Cam Jordan. That'll be a problem. That'll be a whole problem. Now, I tell you what, you mess around and lose Sunday. Mess around and lose Sunday, Philly. All right. So we're going to get a word from our sponsor. And I'm going to get myself together. We can go and get to it.
Introducing SnapX Podcast Network. Give your voice a platform through podcasting. If you're thinking about starting a podcast or already have one, let us help you. Contact us when you're ready at www.snapxpodcast.com. That's www.snapxpodcast.com. The SnapX Podcast Network. I'm in this comment section. My boy Giant said, I told you Philly was soft. When would they stop using Hurts was not playing? I don't know, but we didn't get that excuse, did it, Donna? We didn't get that excuse. They're expecting us to still blow people out with Cooper Rush, right? So, hey, got the Minshew start. Remember Minshew Mania? Everybody was hollering that first 3 quarters on Christmas Eve, right? Because y'all thought he was going to pull it out. Now God the Minshew is nobody. Imagine that. All right. So, my boy James said they mess around and lose Sunday. That number 1 spot belongs to y'all. Yes, sir, it does. Because y'all finna spank Arizona. And we finna spank Washington. So, they don't have to go on the road. Yeah, they don't have to go on the road. Nothing. James, I don't really even care about the number. I just want to take the division from Philly. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I just don't want them to have the division. All right, so we're gonna I'm gonna call it out at the line, right? So we got some very, very important business to discuss, and can you dig it? And then we're gonna go ahead on with the show. So I'm gonna throw this question of the day at y'all, let y'all answer that, and then we're gonna get into the topics, and we're gonna roll like that. So today's question of the day. I posted this early and I got a lot of feedback, so I decided to ask it on the show. So, Bryce Young has to clear for the NFL draft. I'm asking y'all, Bryce Young or Cam Rising from Utah, who you taking if you need a QB, right? So that's the question of the day. So we're going to get into the topics. So the reason we are on tonight and not Tuesday is because of the situation Monday night, right, with Damar Hamlin. Man, so like to see that, like to see, and it's like a routine hit, right? You know what I'm saying? But when he jumped up, like when he hit him, like when he hit the guy, I'm sorry, y'all, it's kind of tough for me to talk about. So when he hit the guy, he hopped up, he ready to go, and then boom. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, like. That didn't look like a concussion. Like, concussion, we saw Tua. That was a concussion, right? That didn't look like a concussion. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was, like the reaction, I guess is what I'm trying to, the reaction of Tre'Davious White and Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, that really did something to me. You understand? Especially Tre'Davious White. Because, like, the DBs, they together all the time. They real close. This kid a 6th-round pick. He just scratched and clawed and fought his way onto the field. 6th-round pick, you got to be outstanding. Right? So, and that's a testament to how much that kid worked. His mom in the stand. He just hugged his mom before the game, right? And it goes from that to that. Right? So, and that was just it shined a light on the humanity of the NFL players, right? Because we look at these guys, they big, fast, 6'2", 230, 240, running a 4.3, like they damn near superheroes, right? So, and a lot of times we forget that they human because we are so in awe of their abilities, right? So, and we forget that they're human. And another thing about that is, the other side of the coin, like we see, like what happened when guys get their money, what happened when guys go to the Pro Bowl, what happened when guys make it to the Super Bowl and make all these accomplishments or whatnot. We're happy for that, but the other side of the coin is, that's the risk they take, and we all know, when they go out there, this can be it. But to actually see it, to actually see. This is, clinically he was gone, right? So, and to actually see that, and it was tough. And I'm at the end of the day, I was glad that humanity took over because the league wanted to resume the game, right? The league wanted to resume the game. 5-minute warm-up period. Okay, let's finish this game. What? Dude, they had to hit this dude with a defibrillator. They had to administer CPR. You understand? That ain't a ACL. That ain't a concussion. That ain't a separated shoulder. When you're administering CPR, somebody's about to die, right? So that's the only reason you administer CPR. You understand? So, and to even like I can't even wrap my mind around. Okay, you get 5 minutes. Let's finish this game. And we just saw this dude get hit with a defibrillator, right? And I didn't understand how violent that process is. I know a couple of people in the medical field, like, and I spoke with them about it. That was like, dude, that's a very violent situation when somebody's getting hit with a defibrillator. So this one of my friends, right, was telling me about it. He was saying, he was in the medical field for a minute. He said, a big truck driver came in, had a stroke driving, whatnot, or heart attack, whatever, driving. They rolled him in the emergency room. The guy about 380 pounds. Big old guy. 380 pounds, right? So they getting him ready. They hit him with the defibrillator. Boom, he comes off the table. 380-pound guy. Right? When they hit him, boom, he comes off the table. That's how violent the shock was. Lifted a 380-pound man off the table. So Damar Hamlin's a safety. I'm guessing he's how maybe 190 to 215 at the most, right?
So you can imagine what it did to him on the field with all these people watching, right? So to even fathom, hey, we're gonna give you a 5-minute warm up and come back out here. There's no way in hell anybody was in shape to play a game after seeing that, right? So, and I'm just glad that humanity took over, right? And the right thing was made. If you ask me, screw the game, right? So we got tiebreakers, all that. Let's not revisit that. Let's not put these guys back in that situation. It was traumatic enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And to hear like the updates about him coming around, it was a great thing, right? And for me, it gave me, I already had the utmost respect for football players because like the risk associated with it. But after actually seeing the risk, like you see it, right? It's one thing to talk about it and have it back here, but when you actually see it, it gives you a newfound appreciation for it. So my appreciation for these guys, and I say it all the time, they modern day gladiators, right? To see it gave me a newfound appreciation. And it's just I want nothing more than to see that kid walk out of the hospital, right, with that smile on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm waiting on. That's really what I want to see. But I'm glad that he is breathing on his own. He is up. He is communicating. They saying he's writing, right? He can communicate by writing. First thing he wrote down was, "Did we win the game?" Really? I'm like, dude, you got half the world scared for your life, praying for you. You want to know that y'all win. A football player, right? So that's the mindset, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Like, and I'm almost certain he's not aware of the severity of the situation. He probably thinking he had a concussion or something. You know what I'm saying? And not aware that he was clinically dead, right? So. Like I said, with our prayers and thoughts and prayers out for Damar Hamlin. Everybody involved, shout out to them. You know, the love and support he got it gave me hope for humanity. I'll say that. So let me get in this comment section. So I knew right away 5 minutes. Well, yeah, like 5 minutes was out of the question. It's a reminder that it's real on the field. Like it is. It's real. It's real. Like it is a very savage sport, right? So, and I think a lot of us. I ain't gonna say a lot of us. I think some of us kind of lose grip of that, and we look at this as entertainment, right? And not the fact that these are actual human beings out here. Which brings me to the Skip Bayless tweet. Like, so the Skip Bayless tweet, right? So, initially, when I read the Skip Bayless tweet, right, I said, okay. I didn't understand, and y'all may not agree, but I didn't understand why everybody was so pissed, right? Because to me, he was saying the game has huge playoff ramifications, especially in the AFC. That is something that's gonna have to be addressed, but that's irrelevant now, right? I agree. It did have huge playoff implications. It will need to be addressed at some point, and it is irrelevant now, right? And I agree with everything, right? It is irrelevant now. The most important thing is making sure Damar Hamlin is okay. That's the most important thing. And I just sat back and kind of watched, and then once I don't know if you guys saw Matt Barnes' video. Matt Barnes spoke on it, and like when somebody, at the end of the day, we on the outside looking in, right? So when somebody's in that circle, I kind of take what they say a little bit more serious. Right, so I looked at Matt Barnes' take on it. Matt Barnes was basically like, Skip put that irrelevant stuff on the end so we wouldn't see through the BS. Skip was concerned with the game. He really wasn't concerned with the Muhammad, right? He was more concerned with the game. And Skip wasn't the only one. You know, it was Susan Cobbler. She seemed a little insensitive. She was more concerned with resuming the game. She pissed Booger and Adam off on set, right? So, yeah, okay, so using the word irrelevant became in question in his comment, right? And like a lot of people misconstrued what he meant by irrelevant. I understood, to me, I took from it, he was saying the whole situation was irrelevant, right? But Matt Barnes was saying he put that on the end to kind of, as like smoke and mirrors, he really was concerned about the game. And I think his exact words were, Skip is very intelligent. He put that in so we wouldn't see through the BS. But he was really concerned about the game. And when I thought about it from that perspective, I said, well, damn, you're right. Like, why we even talking about playoff implications and number one seeds when they had to resuscitate this man twice? Who gives a damn who the number one seed in the AFC? Who cares? Who cares? Like, really, who cares? Who gives a damn at this point? Right? So in looking at it from that perspective, I was like, okay, well, yeah, I see why everybody's mad. Like, why are we even talking about this? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of, I understood, and I was like, okay, now I understand. Now I'm mad too, right? So he sold me on it. Okay, now I'm mad. Now I'm pissed too, right? So, and the deal with Shannon, I don't know if y'all watch Undisputed, dude, but I don't know how long Shannon gonna be there. I don't know how, because like it's bad, right? And Shannon, and he already got wrong with Shannon a couple weeks back with Tom Brady. And then fast forward to this, Shannon did clarify that he disagreed with the tweet. And Skip double down. I'm not taking it down. I stand by it. Wow. So everybody, the whole world is telling you you came off as being insensitive. You come on the next day by yourself. You put on this fake facade like you really care. Fake crying, right? Nobody bought it. Nobody bought it, right? Instead of just saying, hey, I apologize, it was insensitive. Right? You still owe Shannon an apology from a couple weeks back, right? So I don't know, man. So, and I think some people are very insensitive, were very insensitive to the situation, mainly because it wasn't their son out there. And if that was their son, I guarantee their tune would be totally different, right? So, but it's not their son, it's not affecting them. So, hey, let's play the game. I got money on it. I got a parlay on this. Dude, really? This somebody's life, right? So, like I said, I felt one way initially, but once I kind of got everybody's, basically Matt Barnes. Once I got Matt Barnes and then Shannon's take on it, once I heard their point of view and they take on it, it shifted what I thought. You see what I'm saying? Because I was like, well, okay, you're right. Yeah, you are absolutely right. And, and Skip was wrong. He was wrong, and he needs to apologize, right? So, and, I don't know, man. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but if Unc, if you're listening, if you do your own thing, Unc, I'm available. Come get your boy, you did. All right, so, and another thing, this raise for me was mental health, right? So the mental health of all the players that were out there, all the players who had to witness that. I'm not sure if they are offering therapy for those players, but I think the mental health of everybody, every player on their field needs to be addressed in some shape, form, or fashion, because there was a very traumatizing event for everybody involved, right? Namely T. Higgins, right? So when we saw the play initially, right? Nobody said anything about the play being dirty. Everybody said, damn, that looked like a routine hit, because it was a routine hit, right? It was a guy catching the ball, saw the safety coming, he dropped his shoulder because contact was coming. Safeties are not coming to shake your hand in this league. Safeties are coming to knock you out. That's what they do, right? Safeties and linebackers are coming to knock you out, right? So he dropped his shoulder to brace for the collision. T. Higgins wasn't trying to, right? So that's who I'm concerned with because, you know, I'm hearing he's dealing with a lot of guilt with the situation, understandably so. But he needs to know it's not his fault, right? This is not T. Higgins' fault. This was just an unfortunate situation, right? So his mental health is really, you know, one of my main concerns is his mental health. I don't want this situation to affect him the wrong way. And then, you know, Bob Scott said something really, really jacked up, right? Talked about how he dropped his shoulder. And, you know, he caught him dead in the chest of the shoulder. There should have been a penalty, yada, yada, yada. Dude, really? Really? Like, we see running backs do this almost every play when they run between the tackles. And the linebacker or safety coming, they drop their shoulder. Because a collision is coming. And you want to put your shoulder out there versus your head or anything else, right? So, what was T. Higgins supposed to do? Supposed to leave with his head, right? So, it's like, what we supposed to do, right? So, and I felt like T. Higgins is dealing with enough. That was the last thing he needed. Somebody trying to fault him, like indirectly fault him. Like I felt like the backlash Skip got. I felt like Bob Scott should have got some backlash as well for his comment because it was out of order. No, in no way was T. Higgins trying to injure DeMar Hamlin, right? You know, so that's how I feel about that, man. So I had to address that because it's like I said, that is the most important thing that went on this week. Everybody was on hold, including me. I'm kind of glad I waited till the night because clearly I wasn't ready to talk about it Tuesday because I've been bothered, right? So I wasn't ready to talk about it Tuesday. So, and it's really kind of tough talking about it today. The only reason I'm kind of comfortable talking about it today because, you know, he's improved dramatically and he's coming back around. They're saying neurologically he's there. He can communicate. He's holding hands, you know. So his lungs just need to heal and he'll be, you know, they expect him to make a full recovery, right? So that's the news everybody wanted before we can move forward. You know what I'm saying? So we felt like it was the right thing to do, right? So that was my take on that. We had to handle that before we move forward. So let's go over. Go to this comment section. Yeah, the tension is still going undisputed, man. It's like it's real bad. It's real bad. So it's real bad. So I don't know how, and that's like my favorite show. So I'm trying to see what's gonna happen with that. Like I said, if you do your own thing, I'll let you know. Right, so let's go over to this week's Did You See That Moment? This week's Did You See That Moment comes from the Georgia and TCU game. Let's go check that out.
Ohio State.
No one's done that to them.
No. And Ohio State getting a lead got them out of their style of play.
Play fake. Launch.
Oh, my.
Arian Smith.
That boy down the sideline, bookie, Nick. He gone. Who was guarding him? Who was the DB responsible for
was
this?
in coverage and he slipped. Smith got way behind him.
Way behind him.
Right.
Watch the breakdown, y'all. Watch the breakdown.
Man free in the middle. Man-to-man over here. Man-to-man over here. And what you're going to
Watch this
see
couple one. They run a couple one.
Ransom just lose his balance
check
on
the
the
dude after he
turn.
got stuck. Watch this. Oh,
Center
man.
move to the
Run it.
inside.
Oh,
He turns
man.
to run, and he loses his balance.
Clean up.
And when you play man free, there's
Clean up on the
nobody
35
back there to
yard
help
line.
you out. So they haven't played.
Oh, man. That boy got destroyed. All right, so let me get some game balls out. Let me get that ball, man. See what I got. See can the old man catch that. There you go. There you go, right there. All right, so let me get some game balls out. Oh my. So this kid name is Squirrel White. That got to be a nickname. Your mama didn't name you Squirrel. So Squirrel White of the Tennessee Vols. Bryce Young, Alabama. Roll Tide. Crimson Tide. Amari DeMercado. Quentin Johnson. And D winners of TCU had themselves a ball game, dude. Stetson Bennett, the Georgia Bulldogs, Travis Etienne Jr., Jacksonville Jaguars, my boy Sedarius Lamb, better known as CD Lamb, number 88 of the Dallas Cowboys, Thomas Brady of the Tampa Bay Bucks, and Kenneth Walker III of the Seattle Seahawks. DJ, why am I shooting these people out? Hit that beat for your boy, man.
You can't see my eyes unless my head is bent. You dig?
All right, so we're going to go ahead and pick these games, man, and get on out of here. No Thursday night football tonight, right? So we got a double header Saturday, bro. We got a double header Saturday. My boy Mike Myers, for those of you who don't know, my boy Mike Myers is in the medical field, right? So he was one of the, oh my God. Why is my wife texting me in the, she know I'm filming the show. Why is she texting me? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so got Saturday night game, right? 2 Saturday games. Chiefs, Raiders in Las Vegas. You know what? I got to say this. And I had this in the topics, right, originally, but with the Miami situation, I decided to, right? I said, nah, I'm gone. But, so I'm going to leave it out. But I just want to say this. Kansas City has been struggling the last couple weeks, right? Kansas City went to overtime with Houston. They struggled with the Denver Broncos. Nobody's saying nothing. Right? Nobody's saying they concerned for KC going in. Nobody's saying nothing, right? KC's one of the top teams. They still pound all the power rankings, but they're struggling with these bad teams, right? So I'm just saying, I know one particular team, they get hell for it, right? But for some reason, Night Owl's in the building. What it do, Chris? What's up, baby? What's up with you, man? Night Owl Cowboy Nation in the building. Yeah, man, represent. Yeah, so, but, you know, when another team, when the Houston Texans give one team a game that they win in regulation, it's the end of the world. But when they send Kansas City to overtime, it's a hard-fought win. I don't understand, right? I just don't understand. I don't understand. So Kansas City has been struggling of late, right? Raiders gave another San Fran went to OT with the Raiders with a backup quarterback. Stidham is a backup quarterback. They took San Fran to OT. Nobody said nothing, right? But the Cowboys, the Cowboys got crucified for beating the Titans by 14 points. They beat the Titans by 14 points, and they talked about the Dallas Cowboys like they lost, right? But San Francisco was in overtime with the Raiders with a backup quarterback. Nobody said nothing. Matter of fact, came right back the next day and said, hey, San Fran the best team in the NFC because they beat the Las Vegas Raiders with a backup quarterback in OT. But we concerned about the Cowboys who won by 14 points. Wow. All right, so let me pick the game. Chiefs, Raiders in Las Vegas. Give me the Raiders. Because the Chiefs are struggling, and it's time we address the struggling Chiefs. I think the Raiders make us address the struggling Chiefs. So give me the Raiders. Titans, Jaguars in Jacksonville. AFC South on the line. James Ellis said the Raiders are better than people think. The Raiders have blown an NFL record 5 double-digit fourth-quarter leads, right? So they can play. You up double digits in the fourth quarter in this league, you can play. But all I'm saying is, if there was this team, the narrative would be different. That's all I'm saying. I ain't taking nothing away from San Fran. I ain't taking nothing away from Kansas City. They were hard-fought wins. A win in this league is a win in this league. I don't care how you cut the cake, right? But it's just, the narrative is a little different when certain teams do. Thomas Brady, had to come behind from to beat somebody. That wasn't really Carolina, right? Carolina losing team. Thomas Brady had to come from. Nobody said nothing. Oh my God, Thomas Brady's so great, right? But the Cowboys beat the Titans by 14 points, and we concerned for the Cowboys. Wow, okay then. Okay then. He said with Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, and Josh Jacobs, they can, and they will when they get a real coach over there. The Raiders got all the pieces to make a deep playoff run, but they don't have a coach. They don't have a coach. Josh Daniels is trash. He always been trash, right? But I think they beat the Chiefs, man. Something going on with the Chiefs. The Chiefs are struggling. Something's going on with the Chiefs, right? So give me the Raiders to beat the Chiefs. Titans, Jaguars, and Jacksonville, AFC South on the line. This is why the Titans set everybody in their daddy last week against the Cowboys for this game right here, right? I know Trevor Lawrence been balling. I know that. I think Mike Vrabel comes up with something. Tennessee wins, Tennessee gets in. Give me the Titans over the Jaguars, right? So, Sunday games, Ravens, Bengals, in Cincy. I don't know what's going on with Lamar Jackson. Nico, what it do, man? What it do? My boy Nico in here. Bengals, Ravens, and Cincy. Give me the Bengals. The Bengals on one. So give me the Bengals. Bucks, Falcons, in Atlanta. Give me the Falcons, man. I think Thomas Brady and them chill out. They in, right? They can't move up. They can't move down. They can't move out. So James Philanders Walden is a 49ers fan too. Yeah, I think y'all gonna get that number 1 seed, man. 'Cause I think. Oh, let me see. Y'all, I ain't got to y'all game yet. Yeah, y'all game down there. Yeah, I think y'all gonna get the number 1 seed though. Cause I I'm talking about Philly here in a minute. So, Bucks, Falcons, and Atlanta. Give me the Falcons. I think the Bucks sit everybody. Then this game means nothing to the Bucks. NFC South sold up. They in, right? So, why risk injury, right? So I think they throw this game away. Get ready for the playoffs. Falcons win. Patriots, Bills in Buffalo. I think the Patriots need this game to get in. Buffalo still trying to get the number 1 seed. Buffalo may play. Give me the Bills over the Patriots. Vikings, Bears, in Chicago. Vikings are looking to bounce. Well, that's the thing about this week 18, man. Like, Vikings locked in too, right? Vikings getting ready for the playoffs. Vikings probably gonna sit everybody. Even though they got thrashed last week, they should be trying to bounce back. You don't want to go into the playoffs limping. They probably gonna sit everybody. So give me the Bears. Give me the Bears over the Vikings. Texans, Colts. Oh my. In Indy. Yeah. Houston been putting up a fight. Give me Houston, man. Give me Houston over the Colts. Jets, Dolphins, in Miami. Miami's still alive. Jets eliminated. Jets some real haters right now, right? Give me the. What's going on? Is Tua playing? Give me the Dolphins. I'm gonna base this on Tua playing. Give me the Dolphins. Tua really needs to chill though. Panthers, Saints. This is gonna be a good game. What's up, Chris? Chris said yes. But boy, hold on. See, y'all live. Y'all done woke up, man. Yeah, I think y'all getting that number 1 seed, Nico. Dak and the Cowboys catch hell. Hold on. Dak and the Cowboys catch hell, win or lose, my brother. And it's our so-called fans that do it. Yeah, it's our fans that do it. But these so-called professional analysts, they be on some BS, man. Because, you know, my thing is, if you going to criticize the Cowboys for being in a close game with the Houston Texans, criticize the Kansas City Chiefs for going into overtime with them. Because that's worse. At least Dak beat them in regulation. 98-yard drive to put them to sleep in regulation. Dak didn't need extra time. Can you dig it? So, if we criticizing Dak for putting together a 98-yard drive to get rid of him, why we ain't criticizing Mahomes for needing an extra quarter? That's all I'm saying. Just keep it consistent. My boy Nico said Philly lose. Yeah. I think Philly going. Philly is in a very interesting spot, and I'm happy we the one that's applying pressure. Can you dig it? Chris got Miami and the Panthers. You got the Panthers over the Saints. That game a coin flip. In New Orleans, I got to go with the Saints at home, man. And Saints, appreciate y'all. Cowboy Nation, thanks y'all, Who That Nation. Appreciate y'all for helping us apply that pressure on the Pigeons. Can you dig it? So give me the Saints over the Panthers. Browns, Steelers, in Pittsburgh. Give me the Browns. Kenny Pickett is solid in close games. You don't want to lead Kenny Pickett around in close games. He'll steal it from you. I think Deshaun Watson puts up 24, 25, 27 points. I think that'll be too much for Pickett. I don't think Pickett better put up 27, match him like that. So give me the Browns over the Steelers. Chargers, Broncos, Steelers. Now, you know if y'all lose this game and have a losing season, I'm going to have to get y'all work on this regular season finale show. You know that, right? Y'all know y'all going to get this work on the regular season finale show. All right, Chargers, Broncos in Denver. Russell Wilson. Look, now I say this. They gave Kansas City hell, but reports are that Russell Wilson has lost the team. A lot of guys don't like him. Right? More Chris said, yes, I'm being biased. I'm 2 hours from Charlotte. Hey, but that game really a coin flip, though. Like, Carolina can win that game. I think it's going to be a good game, man. Wait a minute. Chargers, Broncos. Yeah, from what I'm hearing, Russell has really lost their team, right? So, Chargers in. Chargers ain't moving up or down. Chargers probably trying to get rid. Dude, Joey Bosa has been activated from IR. The Chargers gonna be a problem in the playoffs. I think that's it. People. Give me the Broncos. I think the Chargers getting ready for the playoffs too. So give me the Broncos. Giants, Eagles in Philly. Now this is what I'm talking about right now. Giants, Eagles in Philly. No Lane Johnson. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Jalen Hurts is hurt for real, dude. Jalen Hurts hurt. Appreciate that. Chicago, appreciate that. Yeah, but Jalen Hurts hurt for real, dude. He hurt for real. And I'm going to tell you something. If they don't play Jalen Hurts, with the division on the line, they lose this game. They lose the division. Because we finna spank Washington. Washington starting a nobody QB. We finna spank Washington. Right? So, if they don't play Jalen Hurts, knowing what's at stake and what's on the line, they let you know the severity of Jalen Hurts' injury. I think Philly in trouble. The Lane Johnson injury is bad. Can you dig it? He really should be having surgery, should be out for the remainder of the season, but he feel like they got a shot, and they do. They got a shot to go to the Super Bowl. But a torn, like your ab is torn, dude. Nah, I don't expect Lane to last long at all when he do come back. Right, so yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I'm going with the Giants. Brian Daboll is finna blitz Gardner Minshew's pants off. Plenty heat, plenty blitz. And we saw what Minshew do under pressure. He throw it to the other team, right? So give me the Giants. Give me the Giants over the Eagles. Cardinals, 49ers, and San Fran. Whole bunch to a little. San Fran roll them. Eagles lose. San Fran number 1 seed, right? So that's how I'm rolling with that. Rams, Seahawks. Seahawks are trying to get into the playoffs. They're trying to stay in the playoffs, rather. Rams are trash. Give me the Seahawks over the Rams. Cowboys, Commanders. I already told y'all that's going a whole bunch to a little Cowboys. Lions, Packers, Sunday Night Football. Now this is the game. Lions, Packers, Sunday Night Football. Both of these guys trying to get in, especially if Seattle loses. If Seattle loses, this Sunday night game, implications go through the roof, right? Mr. Cowboy Days, who you picking? Taking the Lions, man. I'm taking the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff been wheeling and dealing. Can you dig it? Well, Nico 49er Nation. Yeah, y'all rolling, Nico. I give y'all that. Y'all rolling. Y'all gonna be the number 1 seed, man. Everybody gonna have to come to San Fran. You know, if you wanna go to the Super Bowl, you gotta get through San Fran. I'm cool with that, though. I'm cool. We owe y'all a loss and y'all building anyway. Can you dig it? So, I'm cool with that. The Lions, Packers, in Green Bay. Give me the Lions, man. Give me Jared Goff. Give me the Lions. Scratching the claw and fighting, biting kneecaps. Can you dig it? Lions get in, right? Because this Seattle, well, I think Seattle wins. So Seattle wins. Lions beat the Packers. Seattle take number 7. Cowboys, Seattle first round in the playoffs in Big D. I like my chances. Can you dig it? Yeah, so I gotta give you a score on that game since yeah. I got a bonus one for you too. So I'm gonna give you a score on that game, man. Lions, Packers, and damn, it's gonna be cold. Ooh, I might have to retract that pick. It's gonna be cold in Lambeau. Hottest team in the league right now. Yeah. Y'all due for a loss though, Nico. Y'all due for a loss, man. It was y'all won 9 straight. Gonna be 10 straight after that one. Yeah, y'all gonna be due for a loss. And me personally, I would rather lose one before I go in, right? Because y'all gonna be due for a loss, man, going in there. Brock Purdy about to shock the world. All right, we'll see. I told what I think. Look, I think y'all gonna be due for a loss going to these playoffs, man. I think y'all should have lost one going in. You know, that's just me personally. You understand? So that's why I'm happy we got. I told you, I feel like we'll lose them before we go into the playoffs. Because that's what we need. I don't want to go in on no 8-9 game win streak. You do for a loss, man. You don't win 13, 14, 17 games straight in this league. Somebody gonna get you, right? So San Fran, the Reaper coming, man. He coming. So y'all gonna win this game. But y'all gonna be due for a loss. So y'all need to be on alert. You dig? So, but damn, man, in Green Bay, it's gonna be cold as hell in Green Bay. That rock gonna feel like that ball gonna feel like a brick. I don't know, them Detroit boys want that. They play in the dome. Oh my. I'm picking the Lions, man, but I don't know. I hope the Lions win. I'm so sick of Aaron Rodgers, man. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna pick the Lions, man, but I don't know. In Green Bay, you know the flag carrier is gonna be very, very, very favorable to Aaron Rodgers. So, right? All right, so national championship. James, I much rather lose this one to the Cardinals and get it. Yeah, I'm with you. If I was a 49ers fan, I would much rather lose this one to the Cardinals. I won't go and get my loss out the way. You know what I dig? So I don't want to go into the playoffs on those 9-10 game win streak. You do for one. You do for one. Like you literally do for a loss, right? So I would rather go and get the but y'all need that for the number 1 seed. Because if y'all lose, Philly lose, we spank the Commanders, guess what? We get the number 1 seed. So y'all pressure is applied on y'all as well, 49ers. Yeah, y'all got to play. If y'all want the number 1 seed, because we want it. I can tell you that now, we want it. We finna destroy Washington. So y'all got to win. Philly got to win, right? So, yeah. But, yeah, man, national championship, TCU, Georgia. This is basically going to be a home game for Georgia, right? My boy Chris said Detroit is not the hottest place in the winter. Yeah, it's not the hottest place in the winter, Chris, but they play in the dome, you dig? So they ain't outside in it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't outside in it. When you talking about playing in Green Bay, you outside in it. Jack, ain't no you outside in that, Jack. You catching all that wind chill. You catching all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see this national championship game being played there, because I want to say it's in Atlanta, right? What a national championship, Nico, you got TCU? Nah, it's in Inglewood. SoFi. Neutral site. Man, look. So now that changes things. All right, so Georgia ain't been looking like Georgia, man. You know, Georgia. James said no pressure, we'll travel to Dallas. Yeah. Look, James, this got to happen one way or the other, man. Cause it's look, James, look, I got a lot of respect for the 49ers. I do. But this got to happen one way or the other. And we want number 6, we gotta go through y'all and one way or the other. You dig it? So we got it is what it is. Right? So y'all did what y'all did us last year in the playoffs. We made an effort to get tougher and more physical and add attitude. There was our whole draft was geared towards beating y'all next time we saw y'all, right? So it got to happen, man. It got to happen. So, you know, wherever it happened, I'm cool with it, man. We got to go. Like I said, we owe y'all a loss in y'all building, like y'all gave us one last year. So I'm cool with it. Have it fall, I'm cool with it, man. But we gotta take care of business if we want to do what we trying to do. So TCU, Georgia. Man, Georgia ain't been looking like Georgia. Like that SEC defense, that dominant front, that destroyed Clemson early in the season, right? They've been struggling. They've been struggling for a minute. And I'm telling you something, man. TCU, they're 3-3-5. I just knew Michigan was gonna run all down their throat in their 3-3-5, but man, that boy D Winters was everywhere, all the time. Can you dig it? He was everywhere all the time. But I don't know. Give me Georgia, man. Let's quit playing. It's SEC all day. TCU had a nice run, but it's SEC all day, man. Let's go Georgia. SEC take another one. Best conference in college football. Quit playing. Give me the Georgia Bulldog. It ain't gonna be no route though. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be no route. Give me 42-30. Give me 42-30. Georgia national championship. Now this Packers Lions game, I'm gonna give you a score on that one as well, man. Damn, man, I don't know how Detroit gonna beat these boys this cold. I don't know how this gonna happen. I don't know how this gonna happen, man. I really don't. I don't know how Detroit gonna pull this off in the cold in Green Bay, Week 18. Aaron Rodgers go to the playoffs. These referees finna flag, beat the brakes up. I'm talking about they do anything look like it's wrong, it's gonna rain yellow. It's gonna rain yellow. Nico said SEC come to the end. I don't think so. Because I'm going to tell you something. Georgia slick trying to push Nick Saban. Now, Nick Saban ain't going for it. So, Nick Saban finna come back next year. You can expect Nick Saban to be in Alabama to be in the college playoffs next year, right? So, now SEC finna reign for a minute, man. They're going to reign for a minute. Look, don't get me wrong. TCU playing ball. They're very explosive. I was highly impressed with the way they run the 3-3-5 because I just knew Michigan was going to run the ball down their throat. I just knew that was going to happen. And especially the first play of the game was like a 50-something yard run, right? So I said, oh yeah, this gonna be ugly. But nah, them boys, they run that 3-3-5 pretty good, man. So I think TCU put up a fight. I do, but I think Georgia edge them out. All right, so Lions Packers. I gotta pick a score on this Lions Packers game. I don't know how the hell the Detroit gonna pull this one off. I don't. I don't. If I told you I do, I'm lying. I don't know how Detroit gonna pull this one. Hopefully they can adjust to the cold, right? Like Chris said, it is cold up there. So cold's not nothing new to them, but playing in the cold is not something they're accustomed to. They're playing the dome. Damn. All right, give me Detroit 24-17. I think Detroit get a couple turnovers. On D. They'll go lose this year and they'll pick it up next year. Yeah, well now I'm gonna tell you like this, Nico. If Georgia don't close the deal this year, they're gonna have hell out of Alabama. I think Alabama gonna have something to say. I think Alabama reclaim their spot at the top. Nick Saban about due for another ring, so I think Alabama take it next year. So Georgia better get it while they can, right? So, yeah, give me the Lions 24-17, close one. I think they get a couple turnovers, right? I think they hold Aaron Jones down because you're gonna have to stop Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is what makes that offense go. So I think they're gonna have to stop Aaron Jones, slow the run game down. They get a couple picks off A-Rod like they did first time, right? So, and they did. Like they shut the Packers down first game, didn't they? Sure did. Hey, the Lions get a couple turnovers like they did first game. Cause they held Packers under 10 points. Now Aaron Rodgers and that's not the same team. They playing a little better. So yeah, 24-17 Detroit. That's what I'm gonna roll. 24-17 Detroit. Man, Nico, you ripping hard, ain't it? My boy Chris said Green Bay is the only one in the North, not in the Dome, if I'm not mistaken. Damn, I think you're right, Chris. I think you're right. Minnesota in the Dome. Nah, Chicago outside. Chicago outside. So Minnesota and Detroit in the Dome, Chicago outside. Yeah, because I remember we was talking about going to the Chicago game. One year we played in Chicago. I said I ain't want none of that. I'm good. I think it was like in December or something. I said, nah, I pass. I don't want none of Chicago in December, my boy. I'm good on that. Yeah, Chicago outside too. Yeah, so that's it. Those are my picks, man. I'm saying never did nothing for you, right? All right, so that's it for me. I appreciate y'all coming through, right? Appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all chopping it up with me. What Nico said, better know it don't catch your, yeah, better know it don't catch your show that much. Hey, you got to follow me. You got to either follow me, Nico, or follow the page. Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation. Like since I got everybody here, Jerome, Mr. Cowboy Nation, the page you watch the show on now. You follow this page, it'll notify you when I go live, whatever. Or turn on your notifications when I go live. Or you can follow the page, Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation. The show, when we start that 5-minute countdown, I immediately, when I'm on my game and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, that's the first place it goes, to the page, right? So sometimes I forget, but it does eventually go over there. Because when I'm welcoming the audience in, oh, you didn't put it on the page. So I'll put it on the page right then and there, right? So it goes to the page. So either follow my personal page here or the Let's Talk Football, Mr. Cowboy Nation page. You'll catch the show. So Nico, I need you around, man. You say you be at work. No, I ain't gonna jeopardize your bread, man. Once you watch me at work. I appreciate you coming through. You know we got to get up too, man. All right, that's it for me. Tuesday, right? After the national championship, we'll recap the national championship. My boy Chris in here plugging this group. Said join my groups and you'll see my brother. Night Owl Cowboy. Now I will say that if you join Chris's group, any one of the Night Owl groups, you will catch the show. But see, Nico a 49ers fan, Chris, he ain't joining that one of them. but like y'all threw me off. After the national championship, we gonna crown Georgia because Georgia gonna win, right? SEC, can you dig it? We'll get into these playoffs. Film breakdown to be back. We're gonna come film breakdown. I gotta figure out who I'm gonna break down. My sleeper. Well, my sleeper ain't really a sleeper, but y'all be hating on us. You dig? So film breakdown coming all day. Can you dig it? So Tuesday here about 6:30ish. Mr. Cowboy Nation is challenging you not to be good, but to be great. Can you dig it?